Well, I found myself back up here in Mount Airy again, and it's the beginning of, actually, the mid part of September. Up here cruising on the 77 with some familiar people that you all may know just yet. But this first guy here is in a different truck, so why don't you go ahead and holler at us and, tell us what you're riding in there.
This is a 389 glider. It's a 2019 model with a C16 cat that PDI put in here, and this is a truck that I actually bought from them last year.
Are you liking it so far?
It's my favorite truck they are to drive.
Well, Mitchell, people have gotten to know you and the company and all the others there. Also, too, who's in that second truck behind you?
Kaelin. He's the president of Bottomley Enterprise. He's been a real good, successful person for me.
The Mayberry Truck Show is coming up here. Tell us, how did last year go for you?
I'll be honest with you, I was super surprised how it went last year. I think it was the best show that I could ever even expect. I could not believe the money that we raised last year. It was phenomenal. And when we done the 25 positions in the convoy, the reason why I bought this truck right here I'm sitting in, this truck right here bought $20,000 last year from PDI. Jared, the owner of it, bid $20,000 on position number 1. Position number 2 went to Troy Massey for $16,500, and position number 3 went to Bill Etheridge for $16,000.
That's a little more than amazing. That's spectacular to have that go on with the auction and have such a successful auction. So all in all, what did you guys get to raise and give over to the charity that you were representing?
Last year, all the money went to Brenner Children's Hospital in Winston-Salem. We raised last year $351,500 and I think $88. It was phenomenal at the amount of money it was raised. I didn't think it would be anywhere close to that number. And I think we had double the trucks what I actually expected to.
A lot of us know how first year shows can go from what people had to say after the fact. Everyone was more than thrilled. So let's talk about this year's show. What do we got going on?
Last year at this time, we had, I think it was 320 or 330 trucks registered last year. At the day of the show, on that Saturday, the second day, we had 324 actually at the show. This year, we're already close to 500 trucks registered.
That's going to be really awesome to hit that number and just have all those folks together, coming together to have a good time and also, give a little bit for a good charity as well. So, Ken, how did you think the show went last year?
I'd say I was delighted. I think from the greater trucking community, I think the greater Mount Airy community when it comes to, even 3 states around, to see that much spirit of generosity come out of people and individuals and the goodness of everything that's going on in the world, to see that come out, for me, I don't know what more we could have done better for our first go-around, and taking a group of people who were not, project or event coordinators to see them put together a show, and for all the good people that came out, it was just spectacular for me.
What are you looking forward to this year?
Naturally, more of the same, right? So there's a lot of people who weren't able to come out last year that really wanted to mark that on their calendar this year. So I'm looking forward to seeing, the continued progression, not only of the truck show, but naturally for the Patients Assistance Fund for Brenner's Children's Hospital.
So what are some of the cool things that you guys have planned for this year?
People come in, we're going to open that show to the public at noon on Friday and have them come in and enjoy different food vendors from around the area, different opportunities to have activities, whether it be a bouncy house, to see some of the stunt bikes that we had last year, and just the additional trucks. They're going to come out to see not just more than one type, just so, hey, if you like cab overs, well, there's probably going to be a lot more cab overs this year. If you like 389s, then that's going to be here. If you like W9s, then that's going to be here. The antiques and things like that. So just having more and a bigger variety of kind of something for everyone is really exciting, and the momentum's really building.
Did I hear you say there's going to be antiques?
Copy that. Yeah, so we're estimating between 60 and 100 antiques. So we have some folks that are part of that organization around town. They're excited to come out and show up and show out. So I can't wait to see those as well.
10-4. Go ahead and bring it on by me here. Now, Mitchell, you still got a copy of me?
I got you, Chris.
So that third truck there, that's a little non-typical. We've got to talk about some truck stuff here. So tell me about that third truck.
You know, we thought we would bring 5 389s into the fleet. And the reason why we wanted to do that is we got some drivers who've been with me since the day I started. I wanted to offer something to the seniority guys with safety, no accidents, loyal, been here the whole time, and have something for people to grow up into. And after we got it, everybody went crazy about it. They love it, but we're not going to have many of them in our fleet. It's not a fuel economy truck, but we want to have something to make people feel like they're a part of something, and that's the reason why we wanted to bring them on to the team.
Well, you know, that's one heck of an incentive. You know, everyone likes a good-looking hood, something that looks nostalgic in terms of what trucking is, and so it's great to see that in your fleet.
Yeah, I like it. I think they look good. I've always liked driving a 389 or a W900 Kenworth. That was always been my favorite thing to drive.
What do you want some of the folks to know about the upcoming show in terms of anything informational that's going on that they need to be aware of?
I would like to say this year at the show you'll see different than last year. We're going to have a lot of stuff for kids to do. Bouncy houses, slides, foam slides. We're going to have an axe throwing competition. We got the motorcycle stunt show coming up, and we're trying to offer more things so the families can have more to do, and it'll be an event that they come in and the kids got occupied, the parents can stay out there and enjoy the trucks, look at what's going on, and have a lot of food. We're going to have a lot of food vendors there. I think it's going to be 3 times better than it was last year. It's crazy how many people this year got engaged to it versus last year.
Another thing I want to ask you there, Mitchell, I went cruising through the parking lot this afternoon, and there's something coming up out of the ground over there, right next to the main office. What's going on there?
You know, that's the new Mayberry Chrome shop that we've been talking about building. I'm very excited about it. We got Kevin Johnson. He's going to be the one running the thing. And Kevin, everybody knows him in the industry. He come from Davis Brothers up there. He's just a phenomenal guy. He knows a lot about building trucks. I'm very excited to have him on the team. I want people to enjoy it. I think it's going to be one of the bigger chrome shops on the East Coast.
So that's going to be great. What are you guys going to offer?
We're going to have a full-blown chrome shop where we sell stacks, seats, bumpers, lights, you name it, we'll have it. Then we're going to actually have a full-blown collision center there where we can fix wrecked trucks, and we're going to do a certain amount of custom trucks per year.
I tell you what, that's going to be exciting. Ken, is there anything that you want to communicate to some of the spectators that are coming up that that should look out for, or any pieces of information that they need to know about?
I think parking-wise, right, to get in and get out of the event, and enjoy everything that goes around it. We're certainly going to have opportunities and locations all up and down the road where we are located at for parking. And so we're going to have associates and volunteers from the fire departments and even our own company helping and direct people where to park at, to where that's a smooth transition. We've gotten a lot of folks from around the community to help out with donations of carts and vans, make sure that people get shuttled in and out as easy as possible and as smoothly as possible. But again, we want people to come with the idea that this is about children, and we're here to help, and we want everybody to come and enjoy themselves and make it a really fun and family celebration for them to remember all the way through in time and then come next year.
Well, that's great. Sounds like you guys have been planning this and working on it all year long, and hopefully it comes together just as easy and great and even better than last year.
Yeah, copy that. And it wasn't for good people to help put this together and all the group, it couldn't be done. But certainly proud of everybody involved, and really just thrilled and just excited about what people are going to expect when they get here and what they can take away.
Yes, there's one thing is this year I want to say is Brenner's Children's Hospital will be on site this year for 2022. They're going to have donation buckets out for all the public that comes to the show. I hope and pray that everybody will participate in some kind of donation that goes directly to Brenner's Children's Hospital. Bottomley will not be touching no funds. Everything goes directly to Brenner's. Any checks, everybody write it out to Brenner's Children's Hospital. That's where all the money needs to be wrote out if anybody wants to bring a check for a donation. Listen, it's all about these kids. I'm telling you, my heart goes out to them, especially when they're sick. I mean, a kid that's real bad sick and having to go through a lot of torment at a young age, it's just not good for them.
Yes, sir. And hopefully that's loud and clear. You heard that's the direction there that Bottomley's wants to go in, and hopefully we can hit the target that you guys hit last year, and even more.
I've got a target this year of 600 plus. I'm hoping to hit the 600,000 mark. I don't know that it'll happen, but I'm praying to the good Lord that I can hit that number.
I tell you what, everybody came out of the woodwork last year, so I was even able to help out in some aspects and donation and everything. It was just a good deal, so we'll see if we can't hit that mark.
Yes, one thing I'd like to say, any truck that wants to come to the show, I don't want nobody to feel like they ain't got a truck good enough to be there. I want everybody that owns a truck that feels like they want to be a part of this, come. That's what I want. I want them to be there, feel like they have something to be proud of, and I'm proud of everybody. I like to see everybody succeed in life and enjoy what they do, because you only live one time. And if you ain't happy, you'll live a miserable life. And I just want any driver that wants to come, be a part of it. That's what it's all about.
Well, you heard it there yourself there, everyone viewing this. You heard it from all the fine folks at Bottomley Enterprises and Mitchell and Ken themselves. And the show is coming up here pretty directly here in a couple weeks. There'll be some links directly to the website and Facebook page for you guys to check out what's going on in real time and or any other information. So you guys have heard it directly from Ken and Mitchell themselves. And all the other fine folks here at Bottomley Enterprises are putting together a great show again this year for us to enjoy. So we'll see everyone there, and keep that shiny side up.